I got to remember that.
What's that?
We're live on the internet, too. I forgot about it.
Well, that's okay. I didn't say anything bad.
Yeah, I hope the mayor wasn't tuning in. His head would blow all up. What a great mayor.
That's hard to do.
Of course, Tina Betz with the city of Wilmington and the in crowd of the city of Wilmington.
Wilmington in the middle of it all.
Yeah, and that's what a great campaign, you guys. That's been out there, what, 2 years now, 3 years?
About 2 years.
Yeah.
Just about 2 years. Yeah. And you told me that I could take credit for it.
Yeah, well, that's what you're going to hear.
I'm going to take credit for it. I hope all the people who really contributed are not listening to this particular thing.
That was a great idea. I mean, it really fits in because it's in, everything's in Wilmington. So
Wilmington is in the middle of it all, geographically and in a lot of other ways.
The Fringe is in Wilmington.
And it's got it in.
Yeah, and people got the little bit of the clip as we was coming in from commercial break.
And that clip, it's really short, but it's powerful, and I think people get the... You know, they understand that a fringe festival is something very different. Yeah. It's unconventional.
It's a fringe.
It's on a fringe. Unconventional.
It's just those little things that's hanging off that they don't know what to really do with them, so you...
Sometimes you put
them together and you make a festival. It all works.
It all works.
Well, you know what? It has worked in Edinburgh, Scotland. Since the late 40s, like 1947.
Oh, wow.
That was the first Fringe festival. It is now an international festival that draws millions of people every year.
Right here to Wilmington. No.
Well, you know,
we're trying to change it.
We'll take 2,000 or 3,000 people in Wilmington.
Because I got to compliment you. I went to the Blues Festival out there.
Yeah,
and,
that was fun, wasn't it?
What a great crowd. I mean, a great day, great weather. We've had great weather this year, and you're planning on good weather for the Fringe Festival?
We're planning on good weather for the Fringe Festival, absolutely. September 30th is a preview party. Then October 1st through 4th, we'll have about 40 different performances, about 230 artists, 11 different venues up and down Wilmington and on the riverfront. Yeah,
you guys, I mean, you work hard. People don't realize how much, because you're putting together one right after another, and then you just keep adding to it. And this Fringe Festival, you know, like you said, you're expecting to draw thousands of people down.
Yeah, we're looking probably for about 2,000 to 3,000 people to come and join us downtown. This is the type of festival that will draw all around the region. Right. The Philadelphia Fringe Festival has been going on for about 9 years, and again, it has a huge positive impact on the city. So
some of the other things you're going to be having, I guess you're going to have food around that day.
You will have some vendors, but most importantly will be the performances. And this is all unconventional and experimental art in 3 different arts disciplines: cinema, visual, and performance art.
Oh, wow.
11 different venues, as I said before. So it's something very, very different than we've done in Wilmington. We do lots of cool stuff in Wilmington.
Yeah,
this is something that's really different.
A lot of people don't realize it. I mean, I was really impressed with Theater Inn over there, with what you guys have there. I mean, and that's through the city there. I mean, you guys utilize that quite a bit, independent films.
We do. I have to tell you, my daughter went to the movies yesterday. She went up to one of the, the regular cinemas, and she came home and she and her friends spent about $50 on the tickets to get in. Plus, she said, I bought a small popcorn and we shared a drink, and some candy. They spent about $50. The Theater Inn, you can still buy a ticket for $5 if you're a senior or a student. $7 general admission. $1 for parking. $1 for parking.
In the city. Unbelievable.
In the city. Yeah. And popcorn is like $2. And it's some of the best popcorn I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
And they're good movies, too.
Yeah, they're wonderful movies.
Well, not just the movies. I mean, I've actually seen performances on the stage there.
We do some live stuff. As a matter of fact, coming up in November, folks should go into, first of all, let's go to the FringeWilmingtonDE.com website to find out all about the Fringe Wilmington.
Because you mentioned cinema. That's what clicked me.
We have cinema, and we will have cinema in Theater Inn.
Yeah, that's what
folks who have never been to Theater Inn can come to Theater Inn to see the cinema part of Fringe.
Yeah, that's what kind of brought that to my mind, because I'm thinking cinema, they got to have something going on at Theater Inn.
Yeah,
and what great seats. I mean, the whole place it's just a great place.
Very intimate, it's a wonderful place.
And you're all, I don't know how you do it. There's got to be 4 or 5 of you, because I go over here, there you are at this, then I go over to this. And
well, I have to tell you, for the Fringe Festival, we had a planning committee that had about 20 different organizations represented. Rich Newman, I want to give a shout out to my Rich Newman, who is a co-coordinator for the Fringe Festival. He and I have worked really, really hard to pull this off for the first time.
He seems like a fun guy.
Well, we have the posters here.
Yeah, we have a couple of things. I'll get Daps to put those up there on the screen there.
The
posters and-
models look slightly familiar.
Well, they do look slightly familiar. I've never met them,
No?
but they do look slightly familiar. They're just two individuals hiking their way to the Fringe Festival
I
in
tell you,
Wilmington.
I don't know, but I like that devil, boy. But life's good in the city.
Life is really, really good in the city. Thank you to our mayor who keeps things going and, you know, allows things like
keeps the
experimental and
festivals
unconventional art to
Well,
happen in Wilmington.
he's trying to bring that life, and he's been pumping it since the day, you know, third term now, you know, longest running mayor we've had.
That's
and
right.
He's been pumping, you know, just...
I mean, yeah, I have to tell you, I was at downtown Wilmington for the most recent Art on a Town, and I turned onto Market Street right around the Brandywine River, and there were people walking up and down. This was on a Friday night, a drizzly Friday night, with people walking up and down Market Street. I went in and out about half a dozen different Art on a Town venues. Packed every place. That's the type of thing that's happening in
Bringing people back
Wilmington.
down. I mean, because
right.
you can see it from the, you know, of course it started down on the river, but it's flown through the entire Wilmington.
As it should.
Yeah,
We're very
Market
happy.
Street and everything. But, you know, and you've been there since day one when the mayor went in.
Yeah,
and, doing a fantastic job. The
It's
Jazz
turned into
Festival,
a
big
fun
success.
city again.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
It is. It's a fun city.
Yeah, but I'm like Tina's job. That's a good job.
You know
Yeah.
what? My job is a good job, and you can't have it.
Long as I always tell people, they say, yeah, I'd like to have your job, as long as you call it a job, because it is a job. I want you to
It is.
remember that.
It's hard work, but
Yeah.
it's fun work. It's
They're
worthwhile.
all waving. Is that the
They're having
I think
too
they're
much
telling us
fun.
that
Is that
time
the
is over.
Fringe
That's
dance
what you
there
think.
that they're
Time
doing?
is over.
All
Time
right,
is
Tina, it's always a pleasure. You can go for more information to, once again,
FringeWilmingtonDE.com.
Yeah, always a
Come
pleasure.
out. Come out. Come out and
Always
volunteer.
a pleasure to have
Come
you down
down.
here.
Thanks.
And it's good causes and stuff. Go down and see visit your city and all that. We're going to take
She'll
a quick
give you a
commercial
button.
break. And maybe you might want to get these guys. These guys aren't a
What
unique
guys?
act. They're kind of country, but...
Well, that's the Fringe now.
Yeah, that's a Fringe now. So,
Oh,
yeah, you
country's
got to
big
see
time.
those. They'll be coming on the stage when you leave. So
I will be
stay with
here.
us. Be right back right after this.
Thanks.
We made her do it 3 more times.